Here is the best elevator pitch that you've never heard of. I guarantee you. In fact, when I shared this with various coaches and various people, they thought I was out of my mind. But let me explain to you what I'm talking about. When you have an elevator pitch, the key thing here is to be able to get that person to stop. Either they can comprehend so quickly, and if they can do that, then it's rarely going to be enticing. The point with an elevator pitch, in my opinion, is to get them to ask for more. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Why would you say that? What is that word? What? Say that again? That's the critical thing with an elevator pitch. If you find somebody in an elevator and you can just babble off, I sell packaging, who cares? They're literally getting off on their floor. But if you're able to tell them something that literally says, we are a full service gourmet packaging airport, that is a mic drop. Let me explain. And that's why I love this. First of all, in our space, in the specialized packaging space, this is for anybody that wants to make higher margins, repeat business, grow business. You got to be full service. Full services means that you take care of everything. There are customers out there that want full service, that need full service, and whatever that is in your space, whether that be inspection or finding a factory or going to the factory or picking the stuff up and bringing it to them or making samples or whatever that may be, delivering it to their door. Full service is where it's at. You know, these commodity stuff and the Amazon people, if you want to chase Amazon, good luck. You're not going to win. Full service, custom, different, unique, value add. That's full service. There's margin in full service. There is a partnership in full service. And if you're working with the right customer, they will appreciate full service and they'll pay for it. So full service in the specialized packaging space is handling everything from the original project to the right factory, to samples, to test orders and trial orders, to sample runs, to full-scale orders, to warehousing and supply chain, to delivery to the door. That's full service. I hope you like this content. If you want more of it, I put together a specialized packaging alliance, a group of packaging professionals, if you will, that are in different facets of this industry. We talk strategy, sales, and marketing. I'll also be answering your questions. If you want to join, click the link below. Thanks. Now again, not everybody wants this, and this isn't for everybody. In my world, if you want to make big margins and you want to work with companies that actually want to work with you, give them that full service. Because in the world we're living in right now, let's face it, domestically here in the US, companies are having problems finding their own workers. Companies are running short-staffed. A lot of times they're not having 2 or 3 shifts like they used to. They have 1. So a lot of times we've got companies here that they won't tell you unless you get in the door or really get to them, but they will gladly pay for that full service of whatever it is. So that's the full service part of my elevator pitch. Now, gourmet packaging. What the hell is gourmet packaging mean? Well, it certainly doesn't mean gourmet food. It could, but the gourmet piece I dropped in there because I wanted to use gourmet over specialized. Specialized is a broader term. A lot of people have heard of it. Specialized to you is specialized to somebody else. And it just seemed, but gourmet, yes, if you're in the food space, you think of it as well. But gourmet is something that literally gets somebody to think about it differently. My point. In the packaging space, the majority of packaging resellers are hot dog salesmen. If you want to talk about food, they sell hot dogs. There's nothing new about a hot dog. You can't get that hot dog made any differently. You could put different stuff on it, but it's still a hot dog. You can't make big money selling hot dogs. You can sell a shit ton of hot dogs, but that doesn't mean you're going to make any money on the hot dogs. However, if you want to be a hot dog salesman and get into selling steak or selling lobster, you've got to be able to do things differently. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You have to set this up differently. You're not selling hot dogs anymore. You're selling steak. You're selling lobster. You've got to be able to talk to people in that gourmet, slow down. You're not in a rush. This isn't fast food gourmet. This is talking this out. How do you like it? How does it work for you? When do you need it? Are you in a hurry? How long is it going to take you? Do you have artwork? All these different things come involved with gourmet. Now, that doesn't mean you throw this on your customer to go and do all this. Remember, we're full service. Full service means you can handle that, whether it's artwork or design, templates, or samples. So this goes back to that gourmet. When we go in or you go into that gourmet restaurant, you want to come out of there, wow, that was excellent. I really enjoyed that. And I felt like my needs were met. I felt like I got what I wanted. I felt like I got my money's worth. That's the big thing. And I know when I go for gourmet, I'm going to pay more. So that's the second part. We've got full service. We've got gourmet. Gourmet means specialized. We're not selling boxes for gourmet. We're not selling hot dogs in the gourmet food business. We're selling specialized stuff. You can think of anything. Aseptic packaging, low melt bags, batch inclusion bags, custom printed stand-up pouches that biodegrade. That's specialized, that's gourmet. You follow where I'm going? So that's the second piece when I'm in an elevator with somebody. And the final one is we're an airport. Now this is usually the end all be all where somebody goes, not even following you. You're an airport. So think about an airport, okay? You go into an airport and remember, we're gourmet. So as an airport, we have access to all these different things pertaining to an airport. Planes come and go, selling them fuel, food and concessions, bathrooms and janitorial, all the different spokes and hubs of an airport go back to that full service comment I made before. When you're an airport, you have your hands and tentacles in all those different pieces. And when you're an airport, you've got people that want either some of that, maybe one angle on that airport, or all of it. But when you're an airport, you control it all. That to me is the end all be all, if you will, when it comes to being successful in this space. When you're an airport, they know they got to make one call. You just got to get to the airport. Get me to the airport. Call the airport. Because when you do that, you can book your flight, you can get your food, you can get a massage, you can relax, you can go to the hotel, which is connected to the airport. You see where I'm going? Full service, gourmet packaging, airport. And that airport is that hub mentality that you will see when you go to the airport to be able to do this and do this properly. And to be able to really shine when it comes to taking care of your customers and getting you where you need to be from a price point, getting the margins where you need to be as well. I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you want to see more, here's another video that you can check out, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.